7:52. We're at Shula's Steakhouse on a Wednesday morning. The sun is out, and people are smiling everywhere I look. In fact, I have three fine folks sitting here with me right now. Amy Johnson's here from the Humane Society of Naples. Raphael Feliciano is here, and Guy Clark, who are co-founders of the Naples and Fort Myers Restaurant Weeks. And Raphael, thanks for coming by today.
Thank you. Really glad to be here.
Tell us a little bit about, first of all, you're doing some stuff to benefit the Humane Society, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So with this event, what's amazing about it is that the proceeds from our First Bite event, which is at the Mercedes-Benz dealership of Bonita Springs, it benefits the No Kill Pet Center of the Humane Society. Yeah. And during Restaurant Week, every diner is going to have opportunity to donate a little bit of their proceeds towards the Humane Society. So it's a really great time to raise some money, eat great food, and just experience Restaurant Week.
Not only that, but that Mercedes-Benz dealership is quite a piece of architecture. I drove by there for the first time, or maybe not for the first time, but the first time I realized what it was over the weekend, and I was blown away by it. I mean, I imagine that people are going to be able to go up high and sit out on the roof and do all that too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's a great venue. How did you get hooked up with them?
We actually got very fortunate in which our first Restaurant Weeks, we were eyeing who would be, the perfect fit to the Naples market, the Fort Myers market, and great food. And Mercedes, when they approached us about being a part of this, it was obviously a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And that dealership is immense. We actually found out that Naples is the #1 city in America for the most sold Mercedes per year.
You can tell you see them all over the road. You probably drive one yourself, don't you? Go ahead and say yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He does. He does. See, he really does. What is Naples and Fort Myers Restaurant Week? What is it?
So Restaurant Week itself is this exclusive, just promotional event for the best restaurants in Southwest Florida. These restaurants in which typically during season it's pretty expensive, it's pretty exclusive, it's hard to get a reservation. They put together a 3-course menu that is available to the public to really showcase their food and what the culinary chefs really provide in this market. And the menus start at $25 and $35.
Now, who are the participating restaurants in this?
So we have a long list of about 44 restaurants right now, and we stretch all the way from Marco Island to Da Vinci, Oyster Society, Ario at JW Marriott, all the way right now in the Naples market as south as north as Shula's, of course, Roy's and Bonita, and then we're announcing our Fort Myers list in the next couple of days.
This is pretty cool. And when does all of this happen?
This happens from June 1st through the 14th.
So after season's over, for locals, it's great to know that we're being taken care of, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The best part about this event is that this event highlights these restaurants during the slow time. It brings business to the locals, to the food purveyors, to the farmers, to the tourism industry. It's a great time to do that. We also do our second one a year after Thanksgiving, before Christmas, because there's that slow time.
Right.
So November 30th through December 13th.
But let's talk for a minute about the event on May 2nd. So this is going to be at the Mercedes-Benz dealership in Bonita Springs. How do people sign up for it or make reservations?
So the event on May 2nd is an amazing charity gala that we're doing. It's called the First Bite Menu Release Party. It's our way of releasing the menus for Restaurant Week before anyone else can see it. We're selling tickets. You can actually go to naplesrestaurantweek.com, and the tickets right now are $55. 100% of the net proceeds goes to Humane Society, and Rachel Johnson, the coordinator for that event, is amazing, and she can tell you more about it.
All right, let's do that. Let's have you switch places there. I think I said Amy.
I think you did too.
I think I did too, because I wasn't paying attention. Rachel, get really close to that microphone. You're with the Humane Society.
I am.
And tell us, how did you get hooked up with these two characters?
So I know Guy Clark through the Bacon Fest that's held here in Naples.
Oh man, anytime you say bacon, I'm there. Bacon. I'm bacon.
Yeah. So I got hooked up with Guy through that, and then through other adoption promos that we were holding at the Humane Society through Chicken Salad Chick, and he introduced us.
Guy's wife is the general manager at Chicken Salad Chick, and they're one of our favorite sponsors on the whole Dave Elliott Show. We love them. And we'll be giving away Chicken Salad Chick in another hour.
Awesome.
Right here. In fact, less than that.
So we got involved with Guy, who introduced us to Raphael, and Naples Restaurant Week became a conversation, and they were talking about a new charity for the spring edition, and we were all over it.
So tell us about the no-kill shelter at the Humane Society.
So we're located at 370 Airport Pulling Road North. We are a no-kill facility, state-of-the-art, adoptable dogs, cats, small animals.
And it's all you're a nonprofit, which is very important to know. So you're
locally funded.
You're sustained by local donations, local funding,
100%,
and you have a lot of fundraising activities necessary in order to keep the doors open, right? And this is one of those great activities. So how does the Humane Society benefit the community in other ways besides this no-kill shelter?
A lot of outreach, fundraising events that we involve the community in, local businesses, volunteering.
Mm-hmm. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you have a need right now for more volunteers to work for you? Yeah. And what are the requirements to be a volunteer there?
17 or older without an adult, must love dogs, must love cats, and we want you to be a part of our mission.
All right.
We cannot do what we do without volunteers.
I'm going to slip Guy Clark in here for just a second because Guy is a character and a half, and you are the co-founder of this Restaurant Week idea.
That is correct.
This is the second year for that, Guy?
That is correct. Second year. We're growing.
And you're growing. You have 44 restaurants. The June Restaurant Week promotion itself, this is a fixed price menu that the three-course menu that these restaurants will all be offering?
It is, absolutely. They can come out at $25 for a few select restaurants and $35 starting fee. And then there's add-ons and bottle specials.
Obviously, you can go as high as you want.
Absolutely.
And the idea there is to get people out that might not normally come out, or to get them to maybe try a restaurant they haven't tried before, right?
That is correct.
I just read the other day that Naples has the second highest per capita number of restaurants in the state of Florida. Something like one restaurant for every 380 people.
That's correct, yeah.
And that means that virtually everyone could be eating out at the same time, and all the chairs would be filled, and nobody'd have to wait.
That would be.
But you'd have to kind of
fit them in there.
Fit them in there. You have to be discriminating. All right. Well, this is very exciting stuff, and I want to thank you all for coming by today and talking to us. It's for a very good cause, the Humane Society of Naples, and we look forward to seeing everybody on May 2nd at the event in Bonita Springs and during Restaurant Week in June.